Hey guys, my name is Charles McAtee, and today I'm going to show you guys how to use Excel to calculate your grade. So first what we're going to do is want to open Excel, and immediately we're going to want to make sure that we format the workbook correctly. So by doing that, if you follow my mouse, go in the upper left hand corner with this down right arrow, click here highlighting all of the cells, and then click up here in the toolbar and change the format to number. So make sure that all the numbers entered do not change to a date or a fraction or anything like that. Next, what we're going to do is pull the syllabus for our class. I'm doing this class, so I've taken a screenshot of the syllabus and grading portion for this class. So what we're going to want to do is make a table to describe the percentages all the grades are worth and the grading scale. For the grading percentages, we're going to have three columns. The first column will be assignments. The second will be quantity. And the third will be percentage. We'll fill out these as is shown on the right due to the syllabus. So first assignments will be formal papers, peer reviews, and discussion board assignments. We'll add a total points row at the bottom to make sure that we entered in the percentages correctly. What we're going to do here is a little formatting thing. So if you go up to the top where my mouse is, and see when it changes to this T shape, if you do double click on that, it'll format that column so that all the text fits in one column. We'll do this for all the columns to make it organized. Next, what we're going to do is format this all green, just so it's easier to see and represent. Up here, you can come to this little fill bucket and choose from a variety of colors. I'm going to go with green. Now we're going to go straight from the syllabus and fill in these values. So the quantity for these, as seen on the right, are as follows: 3 for papers, 3 for peer reviews, and 10 for discussion board assignments. We'll also fill out the percentages: 65 for formal papers, 15 peer reviews, 20 discussion board. Now what we're going to do is add a sum function here so that we can make sure all percentages add up to 100. So if you hit the equal sign first and then type SUM, open parentheses, and then highlight all the above values, close the parenthesis, and then hit enter, 100 should appear right below. If 100 does not appear, make sure that all the above percentages add up to 100 and they're correct from the syllabus. And then after that, check your function to make sure it's correct. So next what we're going to do is we're going to add another table for the grading scale. So make the title grading scale and then add A, B, C, D, and F. And then add the following values listed straight in the syllabus. This will make it easy to read and easy to understand when we have our final grade. Another formatting thing you can do is highlight grading scale, which is in E1. If you highlight this cell and then drag over to the next cell and click merge and center, which is this icon shown above, it will select it and center it over the whole table. I'm then going to make this green as it did previously. Next, what we're going to do is make subsections for each of the different assignment types. So we'll start with formal papers. Then we're going to have 3 different rows here. The first one will be assignment, second will be percentage, and the third will be score. What we're going to do is the assignment column, we're going to enter in the 3 assignments as shown in quantity 3 above. So we go formal paper 1, 2, and 3. Now we're going to add the percentages. As you can see for formal papers, the third paper is worth more than the first 2. So we're entering these values in this row. Now for score, what you're going to want to do is have a calculator. I'm going to use a calculator on my computer, but you can use one externally as well. So this is where you go into Blackboard and look at your grade. So for formal paper 1, say that you got a 19 out of 20. So what you want to do is enter in the calculator 19 divided by 20. This is going to give you a decimal, as you can see up here, 0.95. You're going to want to enter that in opposed to the percentage or raw score to ensure that the grade calculates correctly. So I'm going to put this in, this value here, and then just fill out the rest. Now what we're going to do is calculate the average for this assignment type. I'm going to go ahead and make Excel full screen. So here we're going to add another row as average. And then here we're going to enter in a function to calculate the average. So we'll start by hitting the enter key, and then you want to do an open parenthesis to make sure that it calculates in the correct order. So what you want to do is click the score above, and then multiply that using the asterisk, and multiply that by the percentage directly above it. So you'll do that for each assignment. So here I'll add the next assignment, which will be the 0.9 multiplied by the percentage written above, add that to the third paper assignment, 0.85 times the 25 above, and then what we're going to do is divide that by the overall percentage in the upper left-hand table. So this will give you the average value throughout the 3 assignments. Now what I'm going to do is just some formatting, double-clicking above so you can see all the font in each cell. And then I'm going to go back and make these green again. Now what we're going to do is do exactly as we did above, but now for peer reviews. So I'll label all of these rows the same as I did before. You can also copy and paste this to make it go by faster. So now we're in the percentages, which we're going to pull up the syllabus again. Here, each of the peer reviews is worth 5%, so we'll enter in 5 for all those values. And then using a calculator like we did before, we'll calculate the decimal percentage of each assignment. I'm just going to make some up. And then for average, again, we're going to use equal sign, open parenthesis, score times percentage of that assignment plus score times percentage, close parenthesis, and divide that by the overall percentage of that assignment type. Make these green so it looks nice. And then you can do the exact same thing for discussion boards. So for discussion boards, you have 10, and obviously this could take a long time to type out. So an easier way to do this, you start where your first discussion board assignment would be, write discussion board 1, and the next one discussion board 2. Then if you highlight both of these and grab in the bottom right hand corner of that cell, when a little T comes up, you can drag over and it will automatically count up to 10 discussion boards. Since the percentages are the same as well, you can do the same thing. Enter 2 for the first one, 2 for the second one, and then grab these and drag all the way over. Here I entered in the average equation calculation, the same as I did above. This one is a little bit longer, but something that you got to do if you want your average to come out correctly. So now we're going to final grade at the bottom. Make that green, and then we're going to add the function to calculate the final grade. So now we'll calculate the final grade. We're going to start with the equal key. And what you're going to do is for each different assignment type, you're going to click in the average box and then multiply that using the asterisk key by the percentage listed in the upper left-hand table. For discussion boards, 20%, which is cell C4. Add that to peer reviews average times by the peer review percentage plus formal papers average times by the formal paper percentage. Click enter and your final grade will show. Now reading this final grade, you can look up easily into the grading scale and decide what grade that would give you. The good thing about this is if you edit any of the cells of your score, it will automatically change. So say you don't think you can get an 85 on the final paper, but you think that you can get an 80, you can enter 0.80 and notice that your grade will still be an A, only drop down a little bit. You can do this for any of the cells and it will change the grade continuously as you update. This is a great tool to use when finals are coming up and you need to know how well to do, or midway through the semester just to track your progress. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope this video was helpful.